My name is Andrea Amico, and I live in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, just a few miles outside the former Pease Air Force Base. The base shut down in 1991 and was immediately redeveloped into a large industrial park known as the Pease International Trade Port, currently home to about 250 businesses. In May of 2014, my life changed forever when I read a newspaper article that revealed high levels of PFAS were discovered in the drinking water at the Pease Trade Port. At the time, my husband was working for a company on the trade port, and my 2 children were attending daycare there every day. My heart sank when I read that article because I wanted to know what this exposure would mean for my family, especially my 2 small children who were drinking contaminated water at such critical and early ages in their development. And here, 5 years later, I still don't have a lot of clear answers about what the effects these chemicals are going to have on the health of my family. And that's left me with a lot of feelings and emotions that have changed me as a person in the last 5 years. It's left me feeling guilty, anxious, and frustrated. Guilty because I sent my children to a daycare that had contaminated water. And even though I had no idea the water was contaminated at the time, it still doesn't feel any less terrible as a mom to know that you made a decision that could potentially have put your children in harm's way. Anxious because I don't really know what the effects these chemicals will have on the health of my family. It's something I worry about constantly. Even when my children get a small illness or something that seems a little out of the ordinary, my head immediately goes to the worst place. And I think that they're really going to be sick or something is really wrong with them. And I hate that I have to feel that way. And frustrated because I had no say in this situation. I had no control. I didn't voluntarily sign my family up to drink contaminated water, and I'm left feeling incredibly powerless about what these effects could be on their health in the future. But these feelings have also come with a feeling of empowerment. And that day in May of 2014, when I read that newspaper article, a fire sparked inside of me. And it changed me as a person. It made me stronger. It made me become a leader in my community. And it made me push for more answers and more action for families like mine. One of the things that I take away from this situation, this PFAS situation that is rolling out across our entire country and frankly, across our entire world, is that we have so many lessons to learn from this experience. We can never let a contamination as widespread and as persistent and devastating as PFAS ever happen again. We need to learn from these mistakes. We need to do better next time. And we need to make sure that another mother and another wife like myself never has to experience the feelings that come along with a contamination that we didn't have any say in. I live every day with the reality that my family are guinea pigs in a PFAS experiment that I didn't sign up for. And there's some days where that's really hard to swallow. But there are many days where I take those feelings and I channel them into being a leader, into being an advocate. And I am committed for the rest of my life to work towards learning from this experience so we can make sure that this never happens to another family again. Thank you.